Hi, hello. Welcome to the study culture. Here I came with the basic definitions in the civil engineering video which may helpful to you, and here coming to the topic. Here I chosen the topics stress, strain, shear force, bending moment, deflection, displacement, difference between the deflection and displacement, moment and torsion. Stress. It is a force applied to an object divided by its cross-sectional area. When a member or a object placed under the force or load to an area. To calculate the stress, we have a formula. That is sigma is equals to F divided by A. Sigma is the stress, F is the cross-sectional area. It is measured in units, force per unit area such as a pascals and or newtons per square meter. And when coming to the strain, strain is the deformation of a material from stress. It is simply a ratio of the change in length to the original length. When we see this yellow color bar as a capital L and blue color as a small l, then what is the strain means? That is capital L divided by small l. And here is the formula. Change in dimensional divided by original dimension. And when coming to the shear force, it is the algebraic sum of a vertical forces acting to the left or right of any section. When we calculating the shear force, the sum of the vertical forces either from left or right of the section which we considered. The units of the shear force is also known as a kilonewtons and it is denoted by Kn. When coming to the bending moment, it is the algebraic sum of the movement of a forces to the left or right of the section at any section. That means when we observe the difference between the bending moment and shear force is in shear force, we calculate the vertical force. In bending moment, we calculate the movements. What we calculate? Movements of a forces. That is the difference between shear force and bending moment. It is measured as a force multiplied by its distance. So they have as a unit Newton meters or pound foot. Next, deflection. What is deflection? It is a movement of a beam from its original location. When we observe these beam by applying force F, this is the deflection occurs. Small f is the deflection occurs. The unit of the deflection or displacement will be length unit, and normally we measure it in a millimeter. This may be in the millimeter. This number defines the distance in which the beam can be deflected from its original position. Next, displacement. An object has moved or has been displaced. Displacement is defined to be change in position of an object. Its units are meters. Then we observe these deflection and displacement. We have a question. What is difference between the deflection and displacement? There is a small difference. That is, what is difference between the deflection and displacement means? Deflection is a scalar quantity used to measure the change in shape of the body. What? Change in shape of the body due to rotational force only. When we are finding the deflection, we can see the change in shape of the body due to rotational force only. In displacement, we can check both actions, rotational and transitional, applied to it. The displacement is a vector quantity used to measure the position of a body due to the external actions, both rotational and translational, applied to it. What is translation? All actions are forces in which all the points of a body moving uniformly in a single direction is called a translation. Then what is the movement and torsion? Here, movement. A movement is also called as a torque. What is torque? The force that tends to cause the rotation. It is defined as the tendency of a force to rotate a body. When the forces cause linear acceleration, movements cause angular acceleration. In this way, can be thought as a twisting force. When we observe these two figures, then the force is applied to a body, it can be changes into the twisting force or rotating force. Then moment formula is force into distance. What is the units of the moment? Newton into meter. Torsion. What is torsion? Torsion refers to the twisting of a structural member that is loaded by a couples of torque that produce rotation about the members of a longitudinal axis. And example for the torsion is wringing out a t-shirt when washing our clothes. In structural engineering, torsion examples are door hinges, garage doors. Those are the examples. What is its units? Newtons per square meter means pascals. This is the torsion. And thank you for watching. We'll meet again in the next topic. If you liked the video, give it to a thumbs up and subscribe my channel.